Hello and welcome to another day of positivity, and we have a wonderful guest here. We have Lazarus, who is the last miracle that was performed by Jesus prior to his crucifixion, was bringing Lazarus back from the death, and he is here to speak about this. So before we go to Lazarus, I just want to say, if you want to subscribe or press the bell, don't forget to do that. Anyway, so let's get started. So he is saying to me that he is very delighted to be here, and this is his he says this is his first appearance on the videos with Gail, and he feels that this needs to be marked with an understanding of who he is and what he means to God in heaven. And he actually used the word kingdom of light, which is what they always say to me, the kingdom of light, and I changed it. Now he is saying to me that he, as you know, I came back from the dead, and Jesus did that for me. He did that miracle, and he's saying to me that his life as Lazarus wasn't a poor life, but it wasn't a rich one either. It was a happy life, and it was full of laughter and full of love. And his family were very close to each other. But they were not only close to each other, we were all very close to the family that Jesus lived in. And we regularly would come together, the two families, joining in celebrations and love and laughter and just enjoying life. It was at this time, when this miracle took place, that I realised that my life was coming to an end. But I also realised that this wasn't going to be the end. And the reason why I realised this is because I had, at that time, a direct communication with God. He would regularly come and speak to me and give me his words. He would tell me all about spiritual matters and speak at great length about what the meaning of life was about, and how I needed to be a dear friend to Jesus and always support him and always help him. I knew from that time onwards that this was my role, that my role was simply to always help Jesus and his family, and this is what I did. What you don't know, because it isn't written about, is there were many times when Jesus' family would actually come and stay at our home, and they would live under our roof. This was so they could be protected, because at many times they feared for their life. It was never easy for their family, for they always had to be careful as to who was around listening to their words. I, as one of the men in the household, knew that it was only right and proper that I had to protect their family. And protect their family, that's exactly what I did. On the many occasions that they would come over to our home, we would share our food. We would bake bread, and we would cook from the fires that we had in our home. And it was times like this that our friendship cemented. We all knew that our love for each other throughout the two families was great. And it was at this time that I also knew that although my role was to assist their family, but it was also to guide their family. For I would give them advice that was given to me from God, and they would take this advice, and I would, with the help of God, steer them in the direction of safety. It has been said in our world that one person cannot do everything. To do everything, you need everyone to help. And that's exactly what Jesus had in this time. We all gathered around to support and help him in his life. And as time went on, and I came to the point where I was sick and needed God and I needed Jesus to help me, I prayed hard, as did my family. And we waited for Jesus to come to our help and rescue. As I sit in the kingdom of light next to God, I now consider Jesus one of my greatest friends. For what he did for me was not only for me, it was for all of my family. We were saved from the atrocity of grief. We were given another chance. We could go back to the fun times and the laughter and the love, knowing that I was secure in my health and knowing that it was God's wish for me to continue on in my life. My life continued on for a number of years, and I became an old man before I passed to the kingdom of light. And now I am in this kingdom with all my dear friends. I say to you, help one another and love one another as we did all that time ago. And remember, I, like all of my friends here in spirit, are here to help you and here to love you. Call upon me, for my name is known, and I will show you the path of light and guide you to health and secure your family, just as Jesus did all those years ago. And I pray to God that all the help is given to help all of mankind to succeed in their health and their love and their laughter, and that I, Lazarus, can always be fit and well to love mankind and show them the path towards you. Amen. And so if you like those videos and enjoy some of the wisdom that comes forward, don't forget to subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Okay, goodbye.